Hello, my beautiful viewers. How are you feeling? I am truly excited. I'm so excited today. I've got my beautiful sponsor, Tremenda from CT Marketing, that is bringing two of his amazing. I'm here myself again. I'm going to just take this out for 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I think it will be gone now. And I hope that you still can hear me. So I am truly excited. We're going to have two amazing guests. Oh, my beautiful viewers. I cannot wait for you to meet them. I would love to play my beautiful two sponsors. We're going to talk about embracing new beginnings. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Jose Escobar, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Connected Leaders Academy. We're a growing tribe, a community of some of the highest level entrepreneurs all around the world, over 440 plus members. We are in 46 states across the US and over 24 international countries, growing every single day to the tune of one new member per day on average, Monday through Friday, with a retention that's massively high. And why do we retain a lot of our members? Why are we growing so fast? Because we're bringing the best of all entrepreneurs from all different backgrounds under one roof. We're doing some special things here. If you're an entrepreneur, you want to scale your influence, make more money, get more clients, referrals, leads, collaborations, endorsements, you name it, this is the hub for you. Check out connectedleadersacademy.com. We would love to welcome you in. Thank you.
So I have sorted out the problem in the back studio, so now there's no extra sound. So now I would love to play my beautiful sponsors video, Shamenda, and it's also his amazing clients that took up the VIP spot. So we are so excited to celebrate this amazing team.
Stuck. Like you're wandering through a maze with no exit, struggling to find clients? You're not alone. I've helped countless entrepreneurs find their way out in just 7 days.
I have to say, Chaminda, your team absolutely is amazing, and I could not have made a better choice.
I think you're the greatest blessing I believe I've had in a long time in my life, along with your staff.
They have made the biggest difference in my business.
And I can help you too. When you book a call with me, you will get access to my $997 course for free about how to find clients in just 7 days. It's like a GPS to success. The best part is when you book a call, you will also get a free landing page built for your business. And scan the QR code and book a call. See you inside.
Just do it. You're not going to regret it.
My guest is in the house. My guest is in the house. So, my beautiful guest, thank you so much for being here. We are coming out live. And as you have seen, I had a double voice. Oh, that was so funny. I could not find out where is the sound coming, but I got it. I got it right. So, let me start. My beautiful Shamenda, please can you introduce yourself? And then, can you please, then, after introducing yourself, please introduce your amazing clients.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Annette. And we are truly blessed to be here again. So, yeah, I'm Chaminda Chanakun, CEO of CT Marketing. We do a lot to do with saving time for you. If you're an entrepreneur business trying to find clients, we save your time. We have a team. We allocate the team on your behalf to find clients on your behalf and book calls for you. So that's what we do. And if you need anything, just reach out to us and we are happy to help. We got two amazing clients, my favorites. And Luan Lo is my meditation guru, and she does one-to-ones for me and my wife, and we have achieved so much in the last 6, 8 months by working with her, and it's amazing. And you are going to love this show because Luan is an actress, and she has been on a Star Trek movie, if you guys don't know. So, yeah, excited to have Luan and also Patricia. Been working with Patricia for about 7, 8 months maybe now, and yeah, she's an amazing person, a human. We love her because the energy she brings, and yeah, the what she's trying to do to the community, trying to give back to the community. So she's working with caregivers, and she has a lot of exciting things to share with you today. So I'm so blessed to have you. And I believe I need to say this actually, Sinet, is this the day that changed everything for you? If I remember right, the 5th of April?
It was the 6th of April. My life changed forever. Yes, you
So
are.
6th of April, it's 6th for you in New Zealand. Am I right?
Yes.
So, yeah, start with that, please.
Wow, I've got goosebumps that you remember this, Shaminda. I told you this more than a year ago. Can you believe it? Wow. I will also, so beautiful, Shaminda, my beautiful viewers gave me goosebumps, and I had to put on my glasses because that is showcasing the speaker that you got goosebumps. So, my beautiful ones, thank you so much, my Shaminda and ladies. Um, 6th of April 2019. I was in New Zealand on a black beach and I could not get to me my grandchildren. Xander, the big one, he was 4 years old. I could not get to it because I weighed a lot of kilograms and I could not get there. And that day I asked God to please help me. And He brought out the sunshine and I could get to the cave. It was a 3 mile hike or a 5 kilometers hike. Thank you, Shamindo, for reminding me. I had a big tribute to it yesterday, and I lost a whole person in weight, 165 pounds or 75 kilograms. I
Wow.
changed everything, and yes, I'm the funky one with the funky nails. Exactly. I started an amazing group, Diamond Beauties and Tanzanite Heroes. Our ladies group is almost 4 years old. It's an inspirational group. And everything, the shows and the magazine, everything is just coming my way because ultimately I'm in stewardship of God's plan, embracing new beginnings. Ah, Shamenda, this was tremendous. Never thought I'm going to tell my story today. Thank you for introducing your beautiful two amazing clients. It's truly an honor to have you and both of you, my beautiful ladies. So I would love to start off the show and ask my beautiful Lu and you see now I'm stuck, but Luann gave me another. Please help me pronounce your name because it was beautiful.
I'm Luan Lowe, and I am the creator of the online course Get Goal, which is a course that teaches you how to accelerate your goals in any area of your life. And I did that because even though I'm really talented, I had a master's degree in acting, have a degree in piano, and I'm a jazz musician, I'm a writer. At a certain point, I was so broke I couldn't even afford a cup of coffee with all those talents and skills and abilities. And I found this place that teaches you how to accelerate your goals. And within 6 months from not being able to afford a cup of coffee, I was earning $100 an hour. I was buying my first house in the Hollywood Hills. Then, of course, because I love to uplift, I wanted to share the tools with everybody. So then I started teaching privately, but I realized I'm only one person. So I had to create an online course so I could keep going with my passions, but also uplift others on the way. So that's me.
Wow. And my beautiful lady, you've joined the Diamond Beauties Forever group and you are such an inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
Without even us having a coffee chat, you started to ask questions and you showcase that anybody can step up. Anybody can start with a new beginning. I love, love, love that.
Anytime.
Thank you.
And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. Any of those things don't matter. I really believe my own story tells you that no matter where you start from, you can create your goals. And I love to uplift people. So that makes me really happy. So yay.
Wow, amazing, amazing. My beautiful Patricia, and can you please introduce yourself?
Absolutely. My name is Patricia Narendut, and I am actually, I am into coaching for the caregivers. I have been doing that for actually quarter of a century, and it doesn't seem that long, but having to provide a lot of care for others. And I happen to work through hospice care all the way to end of life. Yeah, put on those rose-colored glasses so you don't see the all everything, right? But yes, I think it's just providing for those who truly need how to look after themselves. Because when you are always there only to give, you also need to replenish. And I have been on the other side of the fence where I had to be replenished and I didn't receive what I needed. And so it sparked me to truly reach out to the caregivers to prioritize who you are,
Mm.
nourish yourself. That way you are able to give back. And this is actually, I don't even know how to say this part right now, but I just recently lost a loved one just 3 days ago. And one of the things that I would say is that he was providing all the care for his spouse. But when you need love and you need the care, you don't even know how to ask for that help. So, my take on life is let me reach out to people who truly need this. And I know how hard it is providing care while you're struggling with your own health. You're a mom, you're a dad, and you're doing all the above. And I think those things truly matter that you need to be able to balance. And so that's what I do as a coach to help those to prioritize who they are, make sure you put healthy boundaries in place, and never lose yourself in the process.
Love that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love that. And I'm so sorry for the one that you've lost, my beautiful one. I'm truly sorry. I
Thank
just
you.
want to quickly gonna say goodbye to my grandchildren that are going to school. Shaminda, do you have a question for the ladies, please?
Uh, yeah, absolutely. Let me start with Luan and on and on.
My reputation precedes me.
So, yeah, you told us what inspired you to do this Get Gold. And I know you have achieved so much. Can you give us some examples of others achieving? I know my own experiences where we achieved. Me, my wife, actually, my Upuli, my wife achieved something in the first week itself. We
Yeah.
mocked up something and we achieved. But can you give us some examples of some lovely experiences people had?
Well, this makes me emotional because this is the part of the job that I love the most. When people call and tell me what they've achieved. One of my students started with no relationship, with no money in the bank, was about to be kicked out of her apartment. And within 6 weeks of working with me, she had a brand new job. She was actually earning so much money that she was able to buy a house within a year from then. She met the love of her life within the next 2 years, and she continues to call me with updates. Others of my clients have created things like finding their dream job, figuring out that they were, oh, you guys, thanks. But, figuring out that they were on the wrong path. Thank you, Patricia. Figuring out that they were on the wrong path and then changing their path, changing a career path, which is really brave, and then being really successful. One of my clients was working with just money, and she wanted to create a bunch of money. So she threw a figure out $80,000 And within a few weeks after she was working with me just on a goals retreat, she got that $80,000. And I actually matched her. I said, well, I'm going to create that too. And by the time I got home from the goals retreat I was teaching, I had 80,000 extra dollars. So it works really, really fast. But where my heart is seeing people really do what they love and be able to expand their reach to other people. So that's where my heart is. And so when someone gets to, create a goal that then other people see and they are inspired to create their goals, and then they inspire the next person, they go, how did you do that? And then they inspire. So yeah, they've created so many different things.
Wow, goosebumps, goosebumps. Shaminda, you can ask Patricia a question.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you very much, Luan. It's amazing. I know I have experience myself, and
It's yes.
it's different. We'll get to that difference in a bit because people they do it in a different way when it comes to meditation. But you are doing it totally differently because you create goals, not visualize goals. But we'll get to that at a later stage. So, Patricia, to you, I know you have a big heart and you care for everyone. And I don't know if you care for yourself, but you are trying to care for everyone else around you. And you are so much in love with people who are caregivers. And tell us about your experiences. I know some of the stories, but bring up one of these stories. I know about these cards and things like that. So come up with a lovely story you have. I'm sure you have a lot.
I think one of the things that I would say is when you look after those who truly need you, you don't need to expect much. It's what you give. And when you come with the right attitude, and you come with a smile on your face, and you come with energy that's good, and you come with open arms, and you don't judge, it doesn't matter who it is, even if they are not able to remember things. They remember love. They see it and they know it. You guys are amazing. But using an example with dementia is that they may not really remember who you are, even in that moment right after it happened to pass. But it's what you do right there and then to show the love, to show the support. And I think the one thing I could say in yeah, is that you have to enter their world. Don't bring them out of theirs, because when you try to fix it, you're not able to do it. So it's easier to go where they are, meet them there, and you keep everything in a pleasant space that they can live in that moment. And I think that's what matters most, is that we help those who are struggling even to know who they are and where they are. And two, they were once like you and me. So when we think of all of this, they were just like us, and now they don't even know who they are and where they are. Be the person who helps them to remember by feeding them back a spoonful at a time of who they truly are. And I think when we do that with love, and you are genuine, it makes a difference. And yes, I do take care of myself as well. I've had to learn to prioritize me in the process, because I learned how hard it was when I didn't receive what I needed in my hardest struggles with my health, with my marriage, with being a mom. It's tough. So trying to balance all of that and trying to find who I am, I had to find myself again. So I did that too.
Wow, amazing, amazing. So, my beautiful viewers, are you interested on meeting both of, well, all three of my guests? So, please, you don't have to go far. Just look below the show notes, click on it, and you will have my beautiful guests' elevator pitch and the connection point. Connect with them. I have done now almost 600 coffee chats in 3 years and 4 months. I've met incredible people around the world. You will never out. Thank you, thank you. You will never know. You will
Bit
never
over.
know. Exactly. Thank you. You will never know because just take that first step. Go down below in the show notes. Click on it and find the information. And then the next step in your step towards something different is to connect and book a coffee chat. Amazing. So, my beautiful Shaminda, thank you so much for the questions. I want to say I'm going to play the two ladies' commercials now. So, my beautiful Patricia, let me start with you. Tell us how fun was it to make your own commercial for this amazing show today?
I think it's always good to do something fun, to have the right energy, and to just put it out there. It is a pleasure, it's a blessing, and it truly is an honor to serve. So it's easy to do.
Wow, I love it. So, are you ready for your commercial?
Sure.
Yeah, we go.
Hi, my name is Patricia Narendat. I have been a caregiver for over 25 years. I understand the challenges and struggles, such as health issues, the difficult relationship, the single parenting, and the financial strain. I am offering a 5-day challenge free of charge for caregivers. The outcome is going to benefit you, the caregiver, by simply having to find yourself again, being flexible, remaining calm, setting healthy boundaries. That's the key to all of this. And be true to yourself and your values. Join me on this journey. Together, we can make a difference.
Wow, so beautiful. Please, can you tell us a little bit of what you are giving? Because actual fact, 5 weeks, it's they're gonna tell them what they're gonna learn, and then after that we will play the commercial. If there's something they didn't catch on, play it again, and then we will go to the next commercial. So excited, my beautiful Patricia.
Thank you. So within the 5-day challenge, on the first day, pretty much I'm listening to you where you are. And so you share your story with me. This helps me to understand who you are, not with me talking, but just listening to you. Then on the second time, we start planning where and how you want to pinpoint what is your struggle. Where are you struggling? By the third week, no, actually on the third day, sorry, on the third day, you yourself will do the assessment on you, on where you feel you are in all these areas. Then on the fourth day, you get to pinpoint, and then we look into what is it you need to improve on. So once we are there, now we are going to look into how is it you and I are able to work as a team to improve you, and not to help you from like okay, let me say this, not into A through Z, but from A to B, and then the step by step process to making it, because that way you won't be overwhelmed. So it makes it a lot easier to go through the step by step. So that would be on the 5-day challenge.
Wow, I love it. And how can people reach out to you?
They can reach me in Facebook through Messenger, um, YouTube, through Instagram. So they can reach me through multiple areas.
Thank you. Are you ready to play for us to play your commercial again?
Absolutely. Why not?
So, my beautiful viewers, I normally just do it once, but today I'm lucky. I'm here in New Zealand. It's not even a week, and I'm back with my grandchildren. I feel the luckiest person alive. So, my beautiful Patricia, here we go. And there's something about your video. When I looked at your video the first time, I got tears in my eyes. You had this ability, this immense big hug that you gave on your video. And I really wanted people to experience that because your voice, your the manner that you are talking to us makes us feel anything is possible. And that
It
is part of why I decided our show is going to be embracing new beginnings. It was your video that inspired me with that title because you embrace the people of your video to say, come and join me. You will feel embraced. So here is your beautiful video, your commercial.
Hi, my name is Patricia Narendat. I have been a caregiver for over 25 years. I understand the challenges and struggles, such as health issues, the difficult relationship, the single parenting, and the financial strain. I am offering a 5-day challenge free of charge for caregivers. The outcome is going to benefit you, the caregiver, by simply having to find yourself again, being flexible, remaining calm, setting healthy boundaries. That's the key to all of this. And be true to yourself and your values. Join me on this journey. Together, we can make a difference.
My beautiful Patricia, I saw you were a little bit overwhelmed, but I just wanted to say you are truly amazing. How are you feeling at this moment?
grateful, truly grateful that I'm able to do this.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for your big heart. Thank you for
Thank
everything that you are doing. Because if it was not for you, you will not be able to help others to create that ripple effect of caring
Absolutely.
and helping others. So truly, I'm blessed and honored to be in your presence, my beautiful one. I'm honored. So before I am going to go to Luan, I wanted to ask Shamenda. Shamenda, is there a message that you would love to give to Patricia?
Uh, with me, actually, if there is anyone out there who's a caregiver, you can't find anyone better than Patricia because she genuinely cares about you. And I think if you're not connecting with her, you're missing a lot because she hasn't learned this in a book or hasn't completed a degree to get here. She's been there. She's lived it. So connect with Patricia, and you will get a lot from your life, and you will be really happy because you need to understand who you are and you need to treat yourself too, not just look after other people. So please get in touch with Patricia.
I love that. And Patricia, you are so right. I had to get my thank you. Hey, Jamenda, you got glasses, you got goosebumps. I love it. I love it. So, my beautiful Patricia, also had to realize my own beauty. And that's the reason why I call everybody beautiful. And for me, self love was very important. I had to start take care of myself. Hence, my company's name is called Self Love Ignites Me. It spells slim. Yes, I've slimmed down, but I've also used mindfulness every day of my life the last 6 years. Can you believe it? Tremendous 6 years. I love what you said. You have to take care of yourself. Otherwise, you cannot take care of others. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to both of you. Actually, all three of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of the kind words.
We
Thanks.
Thank you. So, my beautiful Luhan, I would love to ask you, how did you feel when you had to do your commercial? I'm sure when you say actress, it's sure it was easy from your side because I do have a lot of people that are afraid to go onto camera. But tell us, how did you feel doing your commercial?
Well, first, I want to say I felt the hug from Patricia in her commercial. I just love that. I feel the hug from you, Patricia, just in your energy. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, for my commercial, it was weird because I'm used to doing commercials for other people and like, selling their product and whatever it is. And so for me, it was a little bit emotional because I really was allowing people to know me and to know some really personal things about me that I don't usually share in my external career. So for me, it was actually more challenging because I was opening up who I am to the world more than just being there for someone else. So it was a very interesting, and it was an experience that helped me grow. Oh, you guys, yeah.
Well, I will tell you after I have watched your video what my impression was, because not only was Patricia the spark of this title and my words that came through with the commercial, but it's also part of your video. I said to Shaminda, I'm truly blessed to have both of you on the show. So are you ready for your commercial?
Yes.
Here we go.
I used to be so broke I couldn't even afford a cup of coffee. True story. Then I learned these amazing techniques that accelerate your goals, and I started.
Oh,
It's not playing, so just give me 1 second.
that's
It's playing.
okay.
I used to be so broke I couldn't even afford a cup of coffee. True story. Then I learned these amazing techniques that accelerate your goals, and I started accelerating my goals faster than I ever dreamed possible. Then I wanted to share the techniques with everybody else. So for 15 years, I guided clients to create things like tripling their income in less than 6 months, finding the love of their lives, creating health.
I actually have stopped it because it's playing in the background, but it doesn't come on screen. I will quickly like to sort it out before asking you to continue with the show. So, my
Sure.
beautiful Shemenda, I need a little bit of intervention. Please ask another question. I quickly want to go and have a new video in studio. So, I'm not going to move out of screen, but just need to quickly do that. So are you going to ask the ladies next question, please?
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
it's a good time. Thank you very much, Luan. Uh, so, Luan, I want to ask you because I've been working with you. Me and my wife, we have experienced uh, the change that you made to our life. And it's amazing. And I don't want anyone else to miss that opportunity because when you came to us, you weren't expecting anything back from us. I have to tell you that you were just, I will do this for you. And I was like, oh my God. And you weren't even going to do the sessions for us together. You were like, no, you have to do individually. I will. So you are spending an hour every week with me and with my wife, and you are trying to give it to us. So you care for us, but at the same time, you care for others. You want to make sure that others are getting it. And I don't understand why others are not. Some of these people, when we try to tell them, they don't understand. So tell us why it's so important, because it's not visualizing you're doing something way above visualizing, which is creating. And you create your own goals, and that's how you achieve them. I will let the guru explain rather than this.
Well, first, I want to thank you so much, Chaminda, because working with you and Upuli has really been life transforming for me. And you give so much back, and I did not expect that. And it's, wow, just amazing to work with you as clients. So it is so important. There's a lot of talk about visual. Oh, you guys, there's a lot of talk about visualization in the world, and there's a lot of talk about mantras, and there's a lot of talk about these things. But what people are missing is how to actually release the negative beliefs, how to actually release trauma, how to actually release blocks that are in your way from creating your goals. And that is what I've learned how to do, is teach people to do that so that they release the blocks first, and then I teach an acceleration tool. And the acceleration tool makes you go so fast that it'll make your head spin. I started with the acceleration tool for myself, and within a year of starting it, I was playing jazz on tour with famous people. So my goal was to be a jazz musician. I started learning, and within a year, I was on tour. So the tools really, really accelerate, but you have to release all the negativity first. And that is what's so different about these tools. We're not just doing what the Olympic athletes do, which is visualize the goal. We're actually using creative energy to create the goal. And so you create the energy for the goal first, and then all of a sudden the goal smacks you in the face. Or sometimes it might join you gently. But sometimes I find that the goal comes in so fast, I'm going, whoa, I'm living in my 3,000 square foot house now. I grew up so poor that I couldn't even envision having a house. And I'm living in this beautiful 3,000 square foot home. I have this beautiful husband and a very cute, though cranky sometimes, teenage son. And so, the goals come in faster, but the key is excuse me, releasing the blocks, knowing how to actually not just look at the blocks, not just visualize, but actually release the energy. And that is what I love is when I see people's lives transform and they change and they release all that negativity and then they accelerate so quickly. It's really, really fun.
I love it. I love it. So, Samenda, let me see if the video is playing, and then you can ask Patricia after that. So, Luanne, are you ready for your commercial?
I am ready. And I
So,
am mine is playing this time.
my beautiful viewers, this is live. There's no recording, no editing. It is live. So, let us see now. Here we go.
I used to be so broke I couldn't even afford a cup of coffee. True story. Then I learned these amazing techniques that accelerate your goals, and I started accelerating my goals faster than I ever dreamed possible. Then I wanted to share the techniques with everybody else. So for 15 years, I guided clients to create things like tripling their income in less than 6 months, finding the love of their lives, creating health and wellness, and all kinds of other goals. But I'm only one person. Gold teaches you 5 important skills to accelerating your goals. 1 is clarity, getting clear on exactly what you'd like to achieve. Number 2 is clearing, releasing any blocks that are in the way of you achieving your goals. Number 3 is creativity, teaches you to accelerate your goals really quickly. Number 4, staying consistent towards your goals. And number 5 is action, the right actions to accelerate your goals the fastest. Join us and you can get gold too.
Wow. My beautiful Leanne, and when you mentioned clarity and all that, I was like, oh, oh, the goosebumps was at the neck was so big because a lot of people out there doesn't really know what they want. They
Yes,
don't know what they want.
and
You
that
have
is
to know what you want.
yeah,
Yes,
the
please.
inconsistency, because you're telling your brain, you're telling that part of your brain that brings things to you, so many different conflicting and things that your brain doesn't know what you're going after. So if you're very clear, when you're very clear on it, it accelerates it because you have a part in your brain that's called the reticular activating system. And that's the part of your brain that has been scientifically proven to bring things to you. And when you activate that by being very clear and giving your brain a direct command, you accelerate. And that's the exciting thing for me is to watch everybody accelerate. look
I
like look like that video was accelerated. Accelerated speed. Did I have too much coffee?
No, I love it. I love it. And that's
Great.
the reason why I have this embrace new beginnings. Because
Mhm.
because of the two of your commercial, because we didn't have a coffee chat before, and your commercial sparked this for me. I remember I was on a course and somebody asked and he started to sing the Spice Girls. So I'm gonna put on the glasses and the person sings and I remember because my daughter was a Spice Girls fan, and she said, "You sing, what do you really, really want? What do you really, really want?" And that was how he ignited that question. So, in a relationship with your teaching your beautiful clients, and not always clients, because I can sense, I feel that you all really want to help so many people around the world that 5 points, how easy is that to accomplish? Because people will think if they want something, it's going to take them forever. but
Yeah.
it sounds now it's fast and it's furious. I don't know why Fast and Furious is coming up now, but it sounded to me like that.
Yes, it does accelerate, and it's the tools are fun and they're easy. You're not going back and dredging things up from your childhood and staring at them. Though I do recommend if you have a lot of childhood trauma, therapy's awesome. But in this work, we're doing something that's just fun and easy, and you're shocked usually when you start getting these goals. You're shocked. It's just they happen so fast. I had a client one time who did not believe me. She came to a live goals retreat that I taught in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and she said, "Oh, this is bunk. This is never going to work. I don't believe you." The whole time she was saying, "I don't believe you." So I told her to use the tool to create two very simple things: having 50 extra dollars and someone giving her flowers. And she said, "This is never going to work." Within a week after she went home, she sent me two photos: one of her holding several dozen roses, and the second of her holding a check for $50 from a rebate check she got.
Wow.
And it was just so awesome. Just, you just, it was for someone who really, really had a lot of negative beliefs to slog through. And then she had the goals the first week after. So it's really fun and really easy.
And then, because you went through this process and you are teaching now for more than 15 years, do you sometimes get frustrated of people that think that cannot happen, and then I know you celebrate when they come back to you, but sometimes it's just, if you can say to somebody, just wake up a little bit.
Yeah, you can wake them up. Yeah, I don't get frustrated. I find it funny, but I try
Okay.
not to laugh at them out loud because I know if they're using the tools, it's going to work. And from in my life, there have been so many things like having a beautiful house on a hill with a grand piano was one of my first goals that I thought would never happen for me. And within a few years, that happened for me. So I know these things work. And so when someone comes to me with that much negativity, in my head, I'm laughing and I'm going, just wait.
I know what you don't know.
I know something you don't know. And those are the people I love the most because they're the ones that are the most transformed. Then as they grow and they create bigger and bigger goals, they have more and more confidence in themselves. And it's not about the external so much as it is about changing the internal belief system. Internal belief that you can do truly whatever you want, that you are an unlimited being with unlimited possibilities in the universe. And you are the only person stopping yourself. And perhaps maybe some childhood stuff that your parents did. Like, we really try with my teenager not to say anything negative about his goals. He keeps changing his mind about college. And so we're going, okay, you can do anything you want to do. And he's like, I'm changing my major. I'm changing my major. So it's coming back to haunt me teaching this.
We've got one beautiful diamond beauty that's on the chat. Beautiful Natalie, all the way from Canada. And she said, reticular activation activated. I love that. I love that. So, my beautiful Leon, are you ready to see your commercial again? Just give me
I
one
hope so.
second. Here we go.
I used to be so broke I couldn't even afford a cup of coffee. True story. Then I learned these amazing techniques that accelerate your goals, and I started accelerating my goals faster than I
It's giving me a problem. It's giving me a problem. But there is nothing that we cannot solve, because I can always go and delete it and play it again. Just give me 1 second again.
I used to be so broke I couldn't even afford a cup of coffee. True story. Then I learned these amazing techniques that accelerate your goals, and I started accelerating my goals faster than I ever dreamed possible. I used to be so broke I couldn't even afford a cup of coffee. True story. Then I learned these amazing techniques that accelerate your goals, and I started accelerating my goals faster than I ever dreamed possible. Then I wanted to share the techniques with everybody else. So for 15 years, I guided clients to create things like tripling their income in less than 6 months, finding the love of their lives, creating health and wellness, and all kinds of other goals. But I'm only one person. Get Gold teaches you 5 important skills to accelerating your goals. 1 is clarity, getting clear on exactly what you'd like to achieve. Number 2 is clearing. releasing any blocks that are in the way of you achieving your goals. Number 3 is creativity. It teaches you to accelerate your goals really quickly. Number 4, staying consistent towards your goals. And number 5 is action. The right actions to accelerate your goals the fastest. Join us and you can get gold too.
Close enough. I basically told everyone how it works here, so that's awesome. That's awesome.
Wow, it's so beautiful. Do you have a tip or two that you can bestow on the viewers that at this moment is looking at this show and say, "Oh, if it was so easy."
Mm. The first tip I would say is look around you. Are you surrounding yourself with people who believe in you or people who drag you down? Are you spending time with someone and afterwards you feel drained, or do you feel uplifted? Look around you. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, understand you, and encourage you. That's the first tip I'll share. The second tip I'll share is have some inspiring reading by your bedside. We're filling ourselves with media and newspapers and all this weird stuff. And at the end of the day, if you pick up a book that's inspiring and read something about someone else's journey where they pushed through and they made it, you will go to sleep percolating on the fact that you can push through and you can make it too. Okay?
Ooh, ooh, Linda, this was the most ghost bumps show I have for a long time. It's amazing. My beautiful Patricia, do you have a tip or two that you can bestow on the viewers, please?
Absolutely. Loan, you know what? You said it so well. And this is from my experience is when you plant those beautiful flowers, you don't uproot them. You uproot the weeds around them so they can flourish. And so you don't remove what is good, you remove what is not working. And so there are times when we have to remove ourselves from those that are not serving us, from things and places that are not serving us. And when you have no one there to really just to help you a little bit, seek the answers from within, because every single answer we are looking for, we are already holding within ourselves. It's just that too many things in life happen to clutter that, and it happens to bury it. And when we sit and not have all these things, not the news, not media, not any of those things, and you sit quietly with yourself, you can find yourself again when you start to declutter and start decluttering the mind. Because when we go there, we can find who we truly are. And then you start to realize, hey, wait a minute, I have dreams. I wanted to do that. And I didn't think of that in a long time. And it starts to resurface. So when you can find yourself again, and it doesn't come from other people, it comes from yourself. The other thing that I would say is healthy boundaries.
Mm.
Blocking time for yourself and setting boundaries and knowing when to say no. And if you don't know how to say no, here's what you say. You say it politely. I'm so sorry, but at this time, I really can't. So say it nicely if you don't know how to just say no, period. So I think those are things that truly matter. And blocking time for yourself, making time for you. Never say, I don't have time for myself, because I would never look at those who truly need me and say, I don't have time to give you what you need right now. Because I
Exactly.
would never think of doing that. And so look yourself in the mirror and say, how am I doing today? We ask everyone that when you meet them, that's the first thing we do. How are you today? But I never stop to ask myself, how am I today? So what I would advise you to do is love yourself enough, appreciate you enough, and say, how am I doing today? And be grateful. I woke up today, and so I have choices. Now I can make them. Everything I do once my eyes are open becomes a choice that I make. and I want to make that choice a good choice. So I want to pass that on to everyone else. Do something kind for yourself every single day, no matter how small it is, because you make a difference.
I love that.
I love it. I love it. You had made me twirl around here. I love it. So, my beautiful ones, are you ready for paparazzi?
Yes.
Shamina, what is your golden nugget?
My golden nugget is give without expecting anything back.
Wow, I love it. Yes, paparazzi for you. Thank you. My beautiful Luan, what is your golden nugget?
Never give up. No matter what people say, no matter what's going on, never give up. The only way you will not achieve your goal is if you give up. Never give up.
I love it. Are you ready for paparazzi?
I am.
Here we go. My beautiful ones, I'm also trying to do some screen dumps for us for the reminder of our amazing show. So just give me 1 second. Now I can ask Patricia, are you ready? What is your golden nugget, my beautiful one?
Be the change you wish to see in the world. I think it's very easy to say, you know, I would love to see this, and I happen to wish this, and I wish that. Um, be the change. When you become the change you wish to see, you change so many other lives. And
Love it.
so you make a difference. So be the change you wish to see in the world.
I love it. Are you ready for paparazzi?
Absolutely.
Here we go. Oh, and I'll tell you today, I'm so lucky because I have the photo with the flash on, and I'm trying every week for the flash, and most of the time it doesn't come through. So, my beautiful viewers, I hope that you had an amazing show. But we didn't forget about you. We're going to ask first my guests if they would love to have a dance with me. And then, guess what? You are so welcome to dance with us. My beautiful Shaminda, Leanne, and beautiful Patricia, would you like to have a dance with me?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you, my beautiful ones, my beautiful viewers. Would you love to have a dance with us? They said yes, they said yes. Here we go.
Walking on sunshine or dancing in the rain. Sprinkle me with fairy dust so I can fly away. Smiling at a moonbeam or squinting in the sun. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love. From butterflies to eagles, oh, there's magic in that light. Sprinkle me with fairy dust. Watch me take to
Bye
the
bye,
sky.
everyone. Bye bye, everyone.